Boogie, for doing your administrative part. I appreciate it, girl. So we ready? All right. So it is 2018. Okay, it's 2018, and you are a woman. You are a grown woman. I respect you as a woman. We have had many of conversations. The struggle about dating. You knew me years I've been single. So, what are your challenges when it comes to meeting a man? And what are your challenges?
Well, coming from a 10-year relationship and married for 5, my challenges is men think they supposed to have the title as a husband, and they just a boyfriend.
So, what is that title? They want you to do what?
Meet the obligations of a husband.
And they are. So, how do you look at men that you've run across in the dating scene to make you be like, nah, it's no way, Jack?
They want.
What? Like, what makes you say, okay, what makes you say you're not qualified to receive that treatment?
Their introduction
Is
how they just jump off, how they ask for ass out of it just right away. Like, no,
okay.
you don't do that.
All right. Do you find that they, what are your like issues as far as what do you classify as what is your real man description? Because I have a real man description. You have a real man description. Mm-hmm. She has a real man description, and I'm sure it's similar, but it's very different. So what is your real man description that will make you be like, okay, I will consider?
Being straightforward, communication, having a job. I don't need no street nigga.
Okay. So
that part. A whole man, right?
Yeah.
Right.
A whole man. Not no gangster. I want him to have a job. I want him to have communication. You know, when we start talking, I'm gonna lay everything out on the table so it won't be no miscommunications, because I don't want to settle for something that I had in the past.
Right.
Okay. So is that what you seem like you attract is more? Do you seem like you attract more street dudes versus the blue collar type dudes or men?
I attract street, I attract blue collar, I attract all. But, you know, everyone has I don't know if I can cuss, but yeah, everyone has their shit with them. Mm-hmm. I can see shit a mile away. And what I'm not going to do is subject myself to the things that I went through before. So, you know, communication is a must. To lay everything out on the table, like, this is what it is, this is what I don't like, you know, this is what I expect, and the same things that I expect out of him, I'm gonna hold myself to that standard too. You know what I mean? Because I can't hold him accountable if I'm not holding up to what I expect out of him. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Now, do you feel like, as a woman, you bring all your shit to the table?
Not completely yet. I'm still a woman in progress healing. But when I finally do, yes, what I bring to the table, he's going to bring to the table too.
Now, how long do you think that you should... Let me back up. You meet a dude. He has an interest. You have an interest, right? Mm-hmm. So at what point do you think that he needs to lay out his portfolio to you and be honest? Date number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, or you think that it's okay? 1. It's okay for him to see if you're even in his league before he open up his portfolio.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Boom. There you go. Date 1, might see if we can vibe. Maybe date 2, you know, talk and we get the vibe off of each other. If we like each other and we decide that, you know, we want to take it, you know, past where we're going. Yeah, I expect you to lay everything out. But even as friends, you know what I mean? Like, when we're dating, you should, you know, let me know what I'm expecting too. Because eventually we both know where this is going to lead if we're dating. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I expect him to lay it out early in the game, so I can know how to carry the whole situation, point blank period.
You can't lead the blind, lead the blind.
You can't, yeah, you can.
Right. Well, in some cases, the blind won't lead the blind if you got your eyes open and you ain't blind, but he's blind, so it's only one trying to lead. However, though, when do you feel the need to open up to him, to tell him portfolio. Date number 1 or 2 and 3. Or once you feel like he's qualified enough to know all of your information. Because I think women give up too much on the first date.
Yeah.
You know. But it's just us being straightforward. When you straightforward. But when in your past experience, when have y'all opened up? Was it date number 1, 2, 3, or it took some time and he had to chisel that door down?
I believe date number 2.
Yeah, he got
date number 2? Yeah. Okay.
It's a minor experience.
Would you say that date number 1 will tell you if he's going to get date number 3, 4, and 5? Not date number 2, but 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah.
Okay. What about for you? You go home and think about it and say, I don't like him, talk yourself out of it, what? Or do you instantly pick on him? You seem like you're a picker. I'm just saying, you seem like, because you seem reserved. You seem like, okay, it's date number 1, you know, it's, okay, I'm just going to see. She seems like, you know what, he got some shit with him. It's like you was there, dude,
smell it a mile away.
Right, but
I can see it a mile away.
You might can see it a mile away, but however, sometimes we see things and feel things that's still off of our past. So it's times that we can be, because how can you really determine off of date number 1 unless he is straight, I want some ass, what can you do for me?
So let me tell you this. If a man is like, all right, on the first date, all right, you know, first of all, his conversation, before I even go out and stuff out with him, his conversation got to be, you know.
And how many conversations do y'all need to have?
I'm going to have a lot, because I'm just not going to settle for anything, because I know my worth.
So this man over here can say, I'm not even going to say the whole inbox stuff. I'm not even going to say that, but he see you at the store. This chain see you at the store, whatever. And, you know, you look nice today, and are you spoken for, or whatever have you. And you like, oh, no, I'm single. But you being straight up, I'm single. I don't want to be bothered, but I'm single. You know, would you give him your number off of him giving you a compliment, letting you know that he's interested? Would you give him your number?
No.
Neither one of y'all will give him your number.
No.
Why? Why wouldn't you give a dude your number?
I don't know.
Just what?
No.
Not that easy. So then you see him again, and if he asks you again, would you give him your number?
If I see it, yeah.
The second time?
The second time, because I'll probably be like, all right, this is my second time seeing him, and he approached me the same way he approached me the first time. I'll be like, all right, I'm going to give you my number, and I'm going to kick the conversation with him and see where his head at. And you know what I mean? See if we vibe, see if we have anything in common. You know what I mean?
But what's wrong with not giving it to him? What's wrong with giving it to him the first time?
So if you give him the second time, you might as well give it to him the first time.
That's my thing.
There you go.
That's my thing. Because this is the thing. A lot of times you so busy trying to be hard and play. It's not time to play hard to get. It's playing, let me get to know you. Let's just see.
It's not that. Like, how?
Because a lot of us.
Is every dude that come up to you like all day?
But no. Because if you give it to him the second time, because this is my thing. If you give it to him the second time, you already looked at him and say, he is my type on the outside.
But I'm not worried about the outside. I want the inside.
Okay,
no. What made you give him the number the second time?
What made you give him the number the second time?
His approach. If the same approach. Listen, the first time they said first impression is everything.
Okay.
Makes sense. All right. But sometimes that shit be fraud.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes
it do, but you're not gonna know it's fraud until you actually have a conversation with dude repeatedly. I'm gonna tell you something. Both of you, how long was it when you start realizing this nigga ain't who he say he is? Was it the second or third time, or was it probably a month and a half later, or 2 months, and you start to see some things like, hold up.
It don't take time.
Because we have an intuition.
Yeah, we do.
But then we'll take that intuition and we'll move it sideways. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you still won't really know
until you get to know him.
Right. So now I'm gonna go.
But then that's time wasted. Where if you spend your time talking to this man and then it's time wasted, do you get that time back?
No.
Okay, but you don't get your time back. What you gotta understand, when you call yourself investing in you and you doing things that you want to do for you, it's never a waste of time because you're doing something that you want to do, not what somebody else wants you to do. True. I think that your mindset has to change. You understand what I'm saying? We can't keep having the same mindsets, wanting different results. It's not gonna work like that. Because if me personally, if I was on the dating scene, or when I was on the dating scene, I'm gonna say when I was on the dating scene, for me, it was like every guy saying, I'm not giving you my number. I'm just not. You know what I'm saying? But if it's somebody, to me, it would depend on my day if I feel like I want to be bothered. And if I feel, if I got a vibe of, he seems like a cool person, not a good man for me, but just a cool person in general, okay, here you go. Because online, at the bar, at the club, whatever, a friend introducing you, still the same thing. If I tell you I want you to meet him, and you okay with me giving him your number, it's still the first time I asked you to switch numbers. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So sometimes you just got to think differently.
Yeah.
But
you're right.
Your challenges is, both of y'all challenges is men aren't who they say they are.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you would say?
Yeah.
Okay.
But see, then at the same time, I be y'all confused because then sometimes us women be so stubborn. And it's something back to like what you were saying. Us women have been so hurt in the past that when we see men, a good man might come and approach us, we'll brush him off because we've been hurt in the past.
Exactly.
And you're bringing that negative energy into a positive, could be a positive
situation. Yeah, see, now I understand. I think that even before, like now, I just turn down a whole lot of things. Like, I have to work on me and get myself together so I could be comfortable. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to be sour. And then I might miss my blessing. You know what I mean? In a man, because I'm so sour. So I maybe feel like I have to work on myself and get myself together before I'm able to open up communications with a man. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because not all men are the same.
Right. They're not.
There you go.
And all women are not the same
either.
Not the same either. And another thing is, the key is very important to get to know yourself. And to me, I used to be like, it's not okay to date multiple people. It's very okay to date multiple people. Sexually, I don't know about that piece. That's your choice. I wouldn't do it. But what I'm saying is, when you date multiple people, you don't get attached to nobody. Because you dating, you understand? But at the same time, you tend to say, damn, he got a little something. He got a little something. He got a little something. So really, when you write it down that each one of them got, this is my damn type. For real. He don't have all the qualities, but I have fun with him because he makes me laugh. I like him because he got structure. I like him because he's a man of his word and the way he makes me feel. Now, if you put the three together, it's like, okay, that one man, once you identify what you really like and really makes you happy that comes from a man, you could then start to say, let me start weaning out. Off of a simple conversation, it's not going to work because I kind of know. For me, and that was the things that I worked on when I was in the dating scene. You know, I kind of, no, sir, it didn't take for you to take me shopping for me to be into you.
Right.
Do I like for my dude to take me shopping? I do. I love it. I enjoy it. But the same thing I like for him to do for me, I like to do for him too. But to me, it's not good for any and everybody to take you shopping and do certain things or take you out to eat or give you that intimacy. So it's a learning progress. Now, I'm going to go on over here to the man side. Are you ready?
I'm definitely ready.
Ready.
Mm-hmm.
So, we about to hear from the man's perspective. Now, y'all, don't forget, we on YouTube, too. So, I meant to tell y'all that.
It's 24 people in here. Share the live.
Yeah.
Everybody hit share.
Yeah, don't forget y'all hit share, man. Come on. But, some subscribers is on YouTube already because we YouTube live right here. So, talking to you, Sheen, you're a single man, correct? Okay. So, how long have you been single? That you classify as single?
About 6 months.
Okay, 6 months of being single. And I'm sure before that relationship you were married. All right. And before marriage you were single. Right? So you had enough time in the single world. What can you tell us women? Because we always be like, a man, but we never really hear what men have to say about us. And I know when you get together with your homies, all of y'all talk about different women, and dude be like, shorty was fat, shorty got a job, man, dude, you lucky, whatever, and then you be like, man, but listen, Slim a little crazy, or she don't cook, or she her self-esteem, or really shorty's really fucked up, she might look. So what is it about, what tips could you give us women that makes it challenging for y'all men to say, I'm going to take a risk with you?
It ain't even about a risk. It's you want me to give it to you raw wisdom?
Yes! That's why you
here.
in.
Y'all full of shit.
Both of them full of shit?
Both of y'all full of shit.
How they full of shit?
Not as people, period. I'm saying today out here full of shit.
Why?
Your dating aspect, to me, is
you
full of shit.
too, you men.
No, I'm not saying men. I'm not saying women. Period. I'm just saying. I'm not saying you're full of shit as a person, but some of the things you were saying today and your aspects of going towards dating and the whole what you expect out of dating to me is full of shit.
So,
I'm new to the dating world.
No, I'm not saying nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong. I'm
It's just
saying
my
you're
aspect.
wrong. Or
So
yeah.
what
I
is
think
your-
y'all. I think y'all going about it wrong. I think you look at it wrong. I think you're kind of like mean and aggressive towards it. I think
Which
you
one?
kind of shine the lay back towards it. It's not
I'm
a
a
bad
big
thing, and what
observer.
you're going through is not a bad thing. But it's just for a successful relationship and a successful dating relationship is not going to happen.
so let me
Okay,
ask
so
you
tell
this.
me this.
What would make a man reject her? If you was to take her on a date, from what you just seen, from what you just heard.
First up, we would have never got on a date because she done made me try too hard already. From the first time, if I approach you and say, "How are you doing? My name is Rasheen Shaban. I would like to take you out, get to know you possibly, maybe even get your number before I take you out and see if we can get to the point of dating." She said no right from the get. What did I do wrong?
Okay.
What did I say wrong?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's
You
true.
didn't say nothing wrong. But see, like, you want me to be honest with you? If you was to approach me and it be men like you, because there's a lot of men like you out here.
What's me?
You would
What's
be in
like me?
someone's. You would
No,
be
wait, before we get to that, what's like me?
like I'm gonna tell you my vibe. You'll be in someone's inbox.
Mm-hmm.
I see you cook online. You'll probably be like, you know, I'm gonna, come over, cook for you, and treat me like, like I'm supposed to be treated. But at the end of the night, you hurt and you damaged, you single, and your thing is I'm gonna get it in. So you thinking that you're on a date with someone,
Can we
you're
back
at the
up?
end of the day, you're what?
Where does single make hurt and damage?
Let me say this. When a man is in love with a woman, you understand,
Mm-hmm.
and he get his heart broken by a woman, it acts out all the rest of the women. Is that right or wrong?
It does, but again,
I haven't had my heart broken.
But again,
in
if
20,
he-
30 years.
if he was to ask you,
had
No, not at all.
but if he was to ask you though on a date, you
And then before we got into all that, we just had a person meeting. You didn't know all that, so me approaching
wouldn't know.
How would you
like
know
you
all
don't
that?
like you wouldn't know, but you.
And then you just
My
told you
feeling,
just and then
my feeling,
another
my
thing
feeling.
another thing you just told you said before the whole conversation started. You say you're way hip. You get a vibe way ahead. You could tell the bullshit a mile away. You're not psychic because you'd have found
you're
that.
right, I'm
Hold on,
not.
let me finish. You would have found the good nigga. You would have vibed that good nigga a mile away. If you could find the good a mile, see the bad a mile away and the dude, you can see the bullshit. Why can't you see the good or bad a mile away?
Because you're so used to the bad.
Mm-mm.
It's sad.
It's not her. Period. I'm just saying.
Women.
It's a
It's
lot.
women.
It's a lot.
It's
of
a
women.
lot of women
It's
that's
a lot
hurt
of
and
women
damaged. You're right.
that been. So I say they've been losing so long they can't tell when they winning. And from
Because it's also
me, there's no way for you to be able to tell. Period. For me saying hello, how you doing? My name is
Right.
such and such. Can I take you out, or can I get your number to figure out do we want to go out?
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that. And if you
'Cause
give me
it's- you
and,
don't
and,
know.
and then if I give
You're
me
right.
your number and this bullshit, you put to block me right from the gate. What's the point of me giving you? How you gonna date? What if I never see you again? We were in the supermarket. We're in the car lot. We're anywhere.
Right.
So 9 times out of 10, if you walk and say if you walk into a store and you see a girl and you like her and you say, hey, can you take my number down? Well, hey, hi, my name is da 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 da.
Mhm.
I want to take you out, and the number exchange or whatever. What is your intentions from the
Dude,
jump?
I have no intentions. My intentions first is a physical reaction. I don't know you and you don't know me. So I see you and you're cute. You meet my physical description, what I like and what attracts me. So that's what everybody's attracted for first. So now I want to get to know if it can go any farther than that. And when I'm talking to you, if I'm conversating and first dating you, I can figure out right from the gate whether I want to just have sex with you and do I want to carry on something more meaningful with you. And then it's going to take more than the first date, the second date. You shouldn't be telling your business to like the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th date down the line. You shouldn't be telling all your business. And I'm not going to tell you all my business. I'm not going to lay everything out on the line to you right away. We're supposed to be conversating to get to know each other, not each other's business. And then later on, if we like each other, then we can get into each other's business. You shouldn't worry about my credit score, what I'm driving, or none of that stuff, period. What I got on or nothing. You should be trying to get to know me as a person. I should get to know you.
So that's
And so-
the problem with women.
No,
that
not
you
women,
say?
not women with the black culture, period, because we don't date long enough.
Right. We want to instantly be boyfriend, girlfriend.
If, like you said,
You want
I'll be in a
that
lot of
attention.
inbox. I could be in your inbox, her inbox, her inbox, her. But I'm allowed to date 50 people if I want.
Now me,
Because I'm getting to know who I want to go to the next stage with.
And for me, I agree. A lot of women go ham.
I can't
he was, and like he just said, if he was in my inbox, your inbox, and we're all friends, yeah, it can be a little okay. Well, nigga, who's your type? So my first thing was, I wouldn't say, well, you ain't shit because you trying to talk to her. To me is, I would sit back and reflect on, and if you told me that he was in your inbox, my thing is, my next question to him the next time we talk, let me ask you your type. Because once you tell me your type and what you're looking for, I can eliminate my goddamn self. You don't gotta eliminate me. Right. And he might be a better fit for one of you. And who am I to say don't fuck with him because he tried to talk to me? That is not my place to say that. Now, if it's the difference if we already had a sexual encounter and we was hanging and he just some straight whatever he done dogged me, then yeah, I can now say to you, this is my experience with him. This is what I got from him. But it doesn't necessarily mean that you might get it. But as the girl code and the real sister code, you know what I'm saying, is friends don't mess with friends, dudes, or whatever. But like he just said, I am in agreement with it. If a dude is in this inbox, he's single, he's entitled to do it.
And besides the inbox, just dating, period.
But y'all don't look at it like that with us, though.
When in the dating, we're going to get into dating, period. Do you want to date in the regular parameters of dating? Do you want to date in the regular parameters of dating? You want to have regular dates and evolve to a regular relationship and stuff like that?
Like the proper stages.
The proper stages.
Where you date, you do.
I do.
Yeah,
right. I want to know what I'm getting myself into.
When you were dating, do you want to date through the regular parameters of dating and meeting people and all that?
Yes, and I did.
Do you?
I didn't get a chance to date, but yeah, that's what I want.
We can't. We missed that.
Why?
We're older people, not black people, not white people, not men. No, we didn't miss it.
But
we can date. But a lot of the parameters aren't the same as when we were 18, 19, 20.
It's not.
It's not the same. And hold on, let me finish. Let me finish. And Facebook today, social media, Instagram, Snapchat, that's how people are meeting and dating these days. People don't see each other in the supermarket. So if I walk by you today and say, hello, how you doing? And I walk by you today and say, hello, how you doing? Y'all gonna get together and say, you said, how you doing to me today?
No, we're not.
So why are you saying when I get in your inbox, you say hello? That's how people date. That's how people get to know each other these days.
It's the modern day dating.
So the first thing y'all say when you see me out with her, he was in my inbox, girl. So if you see me out with her, what you say? He said hello to me 2 weeks ago, girl. It's the same thing. So you call them friction right from the beginning.
Exactly.
And that's when they say
us as black people.
Right, and you don't have the right. You don't. To me, you don't have. When a person is single, they're entitled. Now, if you're married, you're in a relationship, and the dude shows up at private or functions and family-oriented gatherings with his wife, but yet he's in my inbox, then you can say, you know what, he got some shit with him because, nigga, you was just with her. This is your wife, but yet you steady trying to talk to me, but yet you got two of us at a function at the same time. When she fixing your plate, you looking at me, texting me. That's a dude that don't even know what he wants. That's a dude that's not even confident within himself to just deal with one woman. Especially from what meets the eye, she's a good woman. And she got to be a good woman if you're the type of dude that got standards. Because you didn't make her your woman just because you don't make anybody your woman, right? No. You don't classify anybody as your woman. So when you got a woman, what's the point of having another woman? But the topic of conversation is, what is the struggle? The struggle for you being a single dude to date a woman.
The struggle is just having the parameters of dating messed up. I think we both have it messed up, and then we don't date long enough. Like we don't date enough people.
What parameters are you talking about, though?
The regular parameters dating. When you were younger and you dated, it was innocent. You were young. You didn't worry about the future. You didn't worry about getting married. You had fun. You enjoyed each other, and you found out things you didn't like. And you might have dated him this week, and I don't like you, and I might be talking to you next week. I might be dating 3 or 4 people because I'm allowed to date 3 or 4 people. White people date for a long time before they even say we're going steady or you're my boyfriend. You know why? Because they're getting to know each other.
Not all. Because hell, they move faster than us.
Sometimes as a majority, but us.
They be married tomorrow. They met last week.
But a lot of them, some of them later out of the regular parameters of dating. That's what I'm saying. But in the regular, us as black people, we date 3 times and move in. And be fucking and we girlfriend and boyfriend. We had sex one time, we go together. We have sex, that don't mean we go together.
But now I agree. Now what I don't agree with is the parameters are different. I don't think that they're different. I think that it's so much bullshit put into society.
Yeah, because now we're working.
No,
we're
no,
grown, we have kids.
But
the parameters are different. We're not them same young people anymore.
Let me explain my position on it. You can work and you can have kids. You just got to date more responsible.
That's what I mean. The parameters change.
No, but the parameters. But what I'm saying to you is though, it still can be very innocent. Because I'm gonna tell you, when I dated, if I'm dating you and kicking it with you and hanging out with you and you're not my man, I don't have expectations for you. The only expectations I got for you is for you to let me know who the fuck you really are and what am I tapping into. That is my only expectation. I don't expect for you to be faithful to me. I don't expect for you to be all that loyal to me, because to me it's levels to this shit. Because if you give me everything as a friend, why in the hell I want to be your girlfriend? Why in the hell I want to be your wife? You understand what I'm saying? So my thing is the expectations has to come at levels of it. And you have to make me want to fight for that position to be your wife, your main girl. Because to me, you don't treat your girlfriend like you treat friends with benefits. You don't treat your wife like you treat somebody that's your girlfriend. It's levels though, because if you're going to treat me the same as you treated people before me on a different level than me, then what is the point of me being in this category? So I think now being grown, I have experienced it. And I was single for a very long time. You know this. I have dated, but again, I left my feelings at home. And it wasn't for me being cold. It wasn't about me being bitter. I just know I'm not about being serious right now, and I let a dude know. It was dudes that wanted a relationship. And I'm like, nah, I'm not ready for that. I don't have time for that. I'm not even going to set you up. I'm just not. It's nothing really wrong with me.
It's like fishing.
But a lot of people.
It's like fishing, basically. You're gonna waste time dating.
Yeah.
You're gonna waste time. You're gonna have some
good
times. You're gonna have some bad times.
And it's not really wasting time.
It's not wasting time.
It's learning.
It's learning and getting through, and weeding through the bad and the good.
And then when you finally get somebody, I'm gonna tell you what it do for you. It teaches you to compromise, because you sit to think about the dudes that you did date and you hung out with and what you like and what you didn't like. And the dude that you don't like that much, I ain't compromising shit. But the dude that you really like, he did the same fucking thing that the dude that you didn't like, but you want to compromise. So again, you have to have a mature mind and understand this. Don't have expectations for faithfulness until he or she done told you, this is what we're going to do. We're tapping into a relationship. Okay? So once we tap in this relationship, these are my expectations, what I expect from my man. My expectations I expected from you as my friend is different now. As my friend, I want to hang out with you. I want you to be real with me. If I see you with a dude or I see you with a girl, I can't get mad because we are friends. That's what we are. Will it bother me? It probably will, because I'm into you. If you see me, it probably will bother you. It probably will affect you. We probably won't talk for 2-3 days or whatever. But if you express your feelings to the person, to me, you'll let the person know you care. You let the person know I pay attention. Even though you think I don't pay attention, I pay attention. And to be honest, I don't have a right to be mad. I don't. Now, when we become boyfriend and girlfriend, I shouldn't see you with another woman. And if I see you with another woman, I already know what's going on. No other woman should tell me what's going on with my man. No other woman should tell me what's going on with my husband, my fiance. That it shouldn't be. And no other man should tell a man what's going on. And I think in this day and time, it's a struggle, because you want to date, but you got a wall up. You can't date until that wall is down, because everybody's going to be a whore, a slut. Everybody's going to be a fuck nigga. Huh? Okay, so then we got, so we got Mr. Amani. We got another male in the building. You want to finish saying what you got to say?
Yeah, and then I just think
I'm here to back you up, bro.
You got 3 different women they're looking for 3 different type of men. I think.
Why you got back him up?
Approaches a date, and it's going to be different, man. It's just for her. She's looking for a more like regular man. She doesn't want any drama. She wasn't want any bullshit.
And you can tell the difference.
I can tell
between the two.
I can tell the difference.
So what am I looking for?
I think you're just looking for some stability and first just some realness. And just stuff like that, but it's just different approaches. And then I think a lot of women ain't available to date. They want to date and they go out. I don't think they're available to date, and I think they want to go about it, but they just y'all making it hard.
To be honest, as you know, as me being me, I really don't know how to.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna be honest,
that's the point I'm getting to.
I've been with my kid's father since I was 18. I'm just now recently, breaking away from him. You know what I mean? He's all I know. So I've never really ever got a chance to really continue, like to be on the dating scene or whatever. So I really don't know how to do it. But now I get back to what y'all saying. I didn't been hurt so much by him that I got my wall up for the other men. But I feel like it's gonna like make me miss my blessing. But
that's because we don't cheat, first of all.
Men don't cheat.
Men don't cheat.
Let me throw that out there.
What you mean, men? So you want to come in here and argue? You want to come in? Y'all see this? He want to come in and argue.
Look at my shit, bro. That joint gonna take off in a second.
Okay.
First of all, we don't cheat. I'm misunderstood.
You misunderstood? But you know why you misunderstood?
First of all, I'm on Raw show. Y'all go to show Raw some love.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
I can't even turn my phone.
Here you
Y'all
go.
show Raw some love, man.
I'm on. So you can...
Oh, you got one of those joints?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
about to go in. On somebody in I got my broski down there too. Yeah, make sure you put Sheen in there. We don't cheat.
So, let me see.
What's this show about?
This is about the show. I ain't even.
You good?
Okay.
You good?
Hey everybody, how y'all doing?
Hey.
But again, y'all can log on to my YouTube channel, which is Raw Wisdom, and you click subscribe, and you're gonna catch the whole entire footage even before Mr. Armani got in the building. That's where you can follow me at. Thank you, Mr. Armani, for coming through. The topic today is basically about men and women, the challenges of dating in 2018 in the new millennium, basically. And so we got the woman's point of view and we got the man's point of view. However, we already went through that little phase and we explained all that because he's coming in. You can't come in here arguing so much you got your man's back.
It's not arguing. It's just a simple common phrase that we don't cheat.
Why y'all don't cheat?
We're misunderstood.
But we're not talking about cheating though.
I'm just throwing it out there first. That's number one.
Okay.
That's just what it is. You understand?
Okay.
Understand that. We don't do that. Now,
Alright.
misunderstood, we are.
Okay.
We just want to be women. That's sex. I should be able to have sex and do what I want to do.
If you're single, right?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay. So and that's fine. And we all agree to that.
What women do.
But this is the thing though. I'm asking y'all, because the reason why I brought y'all men here,
Right.
You're single, correct?
Right.
Okay. When you ask to take out a woman,
Right.
all right, whoever you choose to ask to take out, what makes you say, what the hell I do that for and why she acting? Like, what is your challenges of taking out a woman? Because everybody thinks that, I'm sure everybody thinks that Mr. Armani just want to play games. Mr. Armani don't want to be faithful. Mr. Armani is a player.
I'm a faithful man. Let me throw that out there. I'm a very faithful man.
Okay.
It's just that women, again, let me say this. When I meet a woman and I want to take her out, she start off cool, but then she just get crazy. Like, really, like she get really, 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 really crazy. And I'm going to tell you why, like, y'all women, like, y'all, social media has fucked y'all up.
To the
not all.
Not all.
No, I'm okay. Listen, not all, but like I'm talking
majority.
really fuck y'all up to the point to where they think that their life is supposed to be just like that. These Love and Hip Hop shows, these what's that? Keisha Dior, what's her name? The little Gucci wife. They don't understand that she held that man down since the end. They don't know that part. You see what I'm saying? But they think their life's supposed to be like that. They want all this money. They want this. They want that. So it started off cool. Shit started off cool. We go eat, whatever, cool. But the moment I give you something different that she's not used to, she gets possessive. Meaning she checking my Facebook likes. Oh, I seen you on. Oh, what they say? What's the? Seen you on live with your little bitches. Oh, that's the line. That's the line.
Oh yeah.
Cedric.
Oh man, yeah. See you entertaining.
Yeah.
Then it's now they so petty, and I told you this. I said this when I was live before. They so petty to where y'all go in our inbox. They go in the inbox to see how long ago we was on Facebook. The green light be lying like shit.
It does.
That shit be lying.
It do.
You online, but you can't answer my
Yeah,
call.
you online. I'm asleep. What do you want me to do?
Right.
I'm knocked out, sleep. You telling
Right.
me, and then beat you up and down as if you're lying. Like, nah, I seen it. It said 3 minutes ago.
But let me tell you what you need to do. So if you're dealing, say if you're dealing with Javon, right?
Right.
And
Hey, boo.
and she has said this to you.
Right.
You know, I seen you do da da da. So when y'all are together, because sometimes you gotta put a motherfucker dead on the situation, even though you might not want to talk about it no more because she go all ballistic and crazy. But sometimes, and I'm gonna tell you, a man that has an interest in you, most of the time he will prove a point to you that, babe, it's not what you think.
But you can't say that. You can prove the point.
Hold
No,
on.
no,
Hold on.
no, proving the
Hold
point
on.
is called now? Thirsty.
Yes, thirsty. You thirsty motherfucker. Now.
Thirsty.
That's what I said. You thirsty.
No, y'all ain't let me finish. So
y'all
So y'all together,
right?
Okay. You ain't been on your phone or whatever, or you done been on, but your green light on. You tell her, babe. Let me. Matter of fact, let me look in your inbox.
Oh,
because you know
it'd be World War III.
Oh my God!
But hold on. But again, let it be World War III, 6 or whatever. Because don't check me.
See, look.
Here we go. Nobody touches nobody's phone.
In my household, we can touch. In my household,
you not going through no phones.
In my household, we can touch each other's phones. I don't give a shit. In my household,
click my phone, Rachel.
You can't go through.
Is it a code?
It's not a code.
Is it a code?
I don't even got a code on my phone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the crazy part. Like, we don't even got.
I don't got a code on my phone.
Ain't everybody single?
He's single.
But you know, single. If I date and leave you,
but look, you date to my phone.
If I date and bring you over my house for dinner, if I date and bring you over to my house to dinner for a second date,
look at my
third
phone.
night, and I leave this right here, when I go upstairs and use the bathroom, what you gonna do?
First of all,
even if you let some pictures, you're gonna swipe left. That's a common interest. If I let you see a picture right now, you're not gonna get it back.
I'm like that.
The first thing you gonna do is swipe that motherfucker to the left or the right.
I'm like that, but
it ain't about being single.
But again, you tell her to go on the inbox.
It is what it is.
You tell her to go on the inbox, right? When she see your green light on, now be like, now listen, you did all that motherfucking argue. So this is why your ass ain't getting no dick tonight, because you did all that arguing about my green light.
That's not what they say.
My green light ain't my green light on.
What they say is, I don't give a fuck. I know what I seen. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I know that's what they say. That's their shit. Yeah. Fuck it. Whatever. I know what I seen. Fuck you in that.
As a matter of fact, you did it 2 years ago, so you could have been doing it now.
But again, you know what y'all attracting?
What's that?
You're attracting hurt women.
Every woman hurt in some form or fashion. Every woman has been hurt in some form or fashion.
Yes, but
some way, somehow, it's what it is.
Some carry it though. Let me ask you this: I have been hurt. I have been but have you ever sensed that I'm bitter and I'm angry and I just say fuck niggas and men ain't shit?
No.
Okay, because I don't wear it.
If you get to drinking, I'm
telling you, I'm asking you as long as you know me. As long as you know me.
Where's the camera? Where's the camera? Look at the camera. Yeah. You're raw wisdom. Every woman's not like you. You're not the average woman.
So what I'm saying to you, it's a lot of women that's out here that's like raw that thinks mentally.
There's women who get to drinking and red wine.
You know why Michael Jordan can't coach? Because he get in there and he don't understand why everybody can't do the Michael Jordan things. So you wondering why women just don't do that? Why every woman don't have the confidence you have, the self resilience you have, and you know things like that.
They still have sex with their t-shirt on.
Do what now?
They still fucking.
You gonna take this role if you ain't getting nothing.
And they hold t-shirt. They going like this. They hold the t-shirt down, going like this.
Fuck that, but take that shit. I still fucking with a t-shirt on, man. That's the shit that I.
To me, you're fucking kids.
This is what I'm telling you right. This is what we talking grown women right now.
That's not grown women,
man. Listen, man, they grown women right now, bro. You know I tell you what it is.
Yes, you are. But let me give you a little bit of wisdom.
T-shirt. Give take that shit off. I get mad.
Listen,
and holding it like
big and all. I'm taking my
t-shirt and leave like this. You know to come up.
T-shirt that nigga with this wig.
Look at that.
I ain't gonna hold that joint, bro.
T-shirt down in the knee.
How they hold it?
As soon as they see that little stomach that's all crumbled up,
they see how they hold it. They hold it in a t-shirt.
In a t-shirt. You can't.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna say this.
You done bought the wrong niggas on.
I'm
gonna say that right now.
Listen, I asked her to come for a reason.
Back to your original topic, I can cut 50% of it out right now.
Cut it out.
Turn the camera here, Trail. This is a simple question.
The camera here.
There's two questions. It's two things that us men, we're simple.
That's what we want to know. That's what we hear.
We're very simple. We have women that we'll fuck, and then women we'll fuck with. Look yourself in the mirror, women.
Right.
Look in the mirror and say, self. Am I fuckable or am I fuck withable? Don't lie to yourself. Hold on. Don't lie to yourself. Be real about yourself.
Exactly.
Say first of all, am I a loyal person? Am I an honest person? Am I a good mother? Do I hold things down in my household and stuff like that? And can I hold a man down? And do I want to be nice to a man when he deserves to be nice and mean when he needs to be mean?
Do I cook
on
Sundays?
Do I cook? Do I clean? Am I dateable or am I fuckable? So don't be dateable or fuckable. If you want to be fuckable, be fuckable. If you want to be dateable, be dateable. But look in the mirror and decide the things you're not dateable or fuckable with and fix those things and then go about the dating world.
And there you have it.
Boom.
There you have it.
Boom.
Now, y'all men, I'm going to give the wisdom to the men. Because to me, I see a lot of men that need some coaching too. Okay? And my thing is this.
Women, men do some fucked up shit.
Hold on. I'm going to give y'all some wisdom, y'all too. Okay? The men out there that's watching. The men that's on Trail's feed. Okay? Some of you I know. Some of y'all know me. Let me tell you something. Rule number 1 is, if you want to play, fucking play. It's okay to play because it's a lot of women that don't mind playing.
Exactly.
You understand? It's a lot of women that's at their merry-go-round waiting. It's a lot of women that's sitting on that swing waiting for a motherfucker to push them temporarily. It's a lot of women that's ready to come down that slide and play with your ass and then go the fuck home. Okay? Now, if you want somebody that's serious, then that's what you say. Mean what you say and say what you mean. Because I'm going to tell you something. A lot of women that you might not think will respect the real, they will respect the real. You understand what I'm saying? And one thing that you ain't got to worry about a woman saying about you and you and you, if you be real with them, that nigga is a liar. They might can say he broke my heart, but they can't say he broke my heart because he lied to me. He broke your heart, motherfucker, because you didn't want to understand what the hell he was telling you from the beginning. You wanted to do what you wanted to do, and you thought your vagina was good enough to make him change his mind. A man not going to change his mind until he's ready to change his mind. The same thing goes for...
Men want to.
Exactly, but the same thing goes for a woman. Some of y'all want a dime or a nickel or fucking... Some of y'all get 25 pieces. Hell, my dude got a 50-cent piece on his hand. That's me. But what I'm saying is, when you want that and that's what you set out for, you got to be ready to receive that shit. You can't want a full-fledged woman, but then you got insecurities too. Where you at? What you doing? You can't do none of that.
All my black men want to be married right now.
You know where all the men like she's looking for right here. What's your name? What's your name? Javon. I forgot. All the men you looking for, the nice, clean cut, working, good dudes without all the drama. You gotta go to them places where they at.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
work where they at.
Yeah,
exactly.
So now you gotta be open to it.
But hold on now,
Doctors
because
cheat.
But yeah, exactly. Hold
on. Dangerous as a motherfucker. That's the worst.
I didn't work in the hospital, the doctor. I didn't work everywhere for real in the medical field. I didn't done it all. But it's not even the workplace. It's the person that you deal with, the person that you run across.
Speaking of fucking workplaces,
please.
These women with these work husbands.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, you.
But again, but let me tell you how a woman. Let me tell you how a woman get a work husband. Let me tell you how a woman get a work husband. She get a work husband because
he loved it.
She get a work husband because of what she feel like she's lacking at home. And some of y'all men too, this is for the street dudes, okay? This is for the street dudes, and these are for the dudes that's not in the streets, but they still got homeboys that just can't fucking let go of. If you give the time to your woman that you give to your friends in the streets, then just maybe she'll shut the fuck up sometimes. And y'all women, when you have a dude that he is compromised and you know where he was at and you know that you see a difference in him, you see the difference in him because you know where he was at. You watch him grow, you watch him mature, you understood his last relationship, you was there to see it, but you wasn't in it. Now that you're taking a chance on him because he's changed or whatever, do not hold grudges for what
let us get a work
used
wife.
To be.
Hell gonna break loose.
And back to dating.
Some men don't even have a job and got a goddamn wife somewhere.
Right. Loose.
Hell gonna break. These days you got a lot of fuck dudes, fuck niggas, whatever you want to call them.
You do.
So when you got a dude that come across and try to date you, show that you appreciate his effort.
And let me tell y'all.
Show that you appreciate his effort. That's all. Even if you're not interested in dating. Even if you're not interested in dating.
Even if I take you to Chipotle, wherever we go eat at, wherever we go eat at, no matter what it is.
To me, I think women shouldn't have that big of a standards when you're getting to know somebody as far as in going out to eat. if I could take myself to McDonald's for lunch, why the fuck can't you take me to McDonald's? If I could take myself to Chipotle for lunch, why can't you? If I could take myself to Ruth Chris for dinner, why can't you? My expectations that I got for myself, that's the expectations I expect for you to have.
Don't have
and
me
my
take
thing
you somewhere that you've never been before, that you don't know shit about. You know
I mean, that could be very well too. I mean, I understand your point too, but what I'm about to say is this though: if you cannot return what you're asking, don't fucking ask.
And not only that, if I take you to
because a man's money is hard too. Just like we get up and we earn our money, they earn their money. And a lot of you that think that street dudes, you know, their money come fast, their money.
Nobody want no street thing.
Nobody.
What you want?
Let me tell you that. Nobody. Some women out here want street niggas.
If my man coming back to me because he ain't
Who hurt you back?
That's you.
Somebody hurt you back. Who hurt you back? See, you sound like one of the Monica tapes. See what I'm saying? Shut it up. Who hurt you back?
And by not saying nothing negative, by a person, you look like a street woman. Then. Not saying you are, but you come off and you look like a street woman.
What is a street woman?
What is a street guy? If she see me right on, no what?
A street dude is a hustler. So what do y'all call a street woman? She looks like a woman hustler.
She know back to the beginning. She said when the dude approached me, I could tell if he a street dude. So she would. I think I'm a street dude. I have polo on, I have Jordans on, and stuff like that. So it's expression.
Yeah.
But to me, you look like a street woman. You have tattoos on your face. You have other things. You're a very beautiful woman, by the way. But you look like you're more to the street edge. So a man that not in the streets, he gonna look at you first off and say, "Oh shit, little street."
So you judgmental?
Yeah.
Men,
we are too.
We all are.
We are too.
Oh,
but don't judge a book
by its cover.
Exactly.
Yes. Because what you think I might like, I don't like.
I'm not saying that, but that's just what it.
But he's saying what meets the eye, because you remember in the beginning. No. But in the beginning, from a woman's point of view, we were saying what meets the eye.
Hold that thought. What you like?
What I like?
Yeah.
I like.
She really don't know. She just started.
Someone, well, yeah.
Just don't want a street
I'm
nigga.
Dating. No, I don't want no street.
I don't want
no street. Me, I don't know. I want him like a gentleman. I want him to be legit, and I want to I have goals. Like I want to build, or if I meet someone and then we connect, I want to build and I want to do stuff.
If he don't open your car door,
that's too far. You just said two things that were too far, so far apart.
I never had that.
For real.
I've never had that.
Rachel, she just said two things that's so far apart. She said if we meet and they get along, we want to build. That's way down here.
No, I mean like
you're
building yourself.
You can't go into dating thinking that.
Oh man,
that you're wrong.
Okay, well I'm wrong.
She ain't off this bullshit.
If I meet someone and I give him the time of my day, like if I give him my time. If it's dating, it's going to be dating. And then if we make it to that point, we make it to that point, then yeah, that's what I want. I don't want no one that I have to worry about.
You can't tell that from dating.
How can't you if you spend time with them?
Because you can't you don't know nobody till you stay with them, live with them, you stay
with them.
I
guess I got to date
as their habits and what they're going to do and what you can see.
Oh yeah, but when you pay attention though, to me, I observe. I will observe you over.
Here we go with the bullshit. This is money. Go ahead, say it so I can drill that shit right there.
Yeah, drill it.
Go ahead. The problem is, women make
you never even let us get it out.
Y'all make yourself believe shit that's not even true.
You didn't even let us get it out.
Observe. Go ahead, observe. I mean, I'm observing right now. That's what I'm doing.
You're not. You're going straight to the assumption.
Like the bullshit.
But men don't cheat.
We don't cheat. We don't.
Well, no. Single men. Hold up. Single men don't cheat.
No men cheat.
See, look at that. You get not real.
No, I'm lying.
I'm calling you my baby.
Listen, man.
Mr. Monty. You cannot come on this show with that bullshit. I'm gonna tell you that now. You're lying, nigga. No lies. Okay? I don't want to ban you.
Hey, listen.
Fucks with you.
Listen. We just misunderstood. No. Some of us do cheat. I'm gonna give you
exactly.
Some of us.
But why? Yes.
Why we cheat?
He can't speak for everybody.
Yeah,
he can only speak for himself.
Why?
And we only got a little bit more time. We got to go ready to wind this thing down. Close it out.
For real?
And so catch us tonight at 12. It's gonna get real. The dark gets real.
12 o'clock.
Man.
But again, the reason for the show was I wanted the women to understand from a male to single men, because it's a struggle for y'all. Because it's like, how do y'all really determine? You see all three of us. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? You see all three of us, and y'all two together. I'm like, dang, I know, because I know y'all two. Both of you gonna try to holler at one of the three, if not all three. Whether it's
wait a minute, back up.
But what will make you? But what will make you be like? what would make it challenging for y'all to say, why wouldn't I get a date with you?
No, you know what of y'all would get upset, right? If I said, hello, how y'all women doing? Y'all having a nice night? Can I buy y'all a drink?
Who would get upset?
No, I'm not saying.
Because I'm saying,
not saying. You say you're not the average woman. What's up going on? You said the average. That's superwoman standards. So if I came up and say, how y'all ladies doing at the bar? Can I buy y'all a drink? And y'all say, hey, yeah, whatever, whatever. I said, how you doing? Can I? You know, you like, oh, I'm married. And I said, okay. What's your name? You just trying to holler at my friend. No, I just tolerate all three of y'all.
But again, but let me tell you this.
That's big fact.
Right. And that is because I've seen it. Listen, I've had girlfriends. He's evil. He's that, and I'm like, chill. The dude don't want to marry me. He just said, can he buy me a drink and ask me how was I doing? To me, that right there should be a flag for y'all to stay the fuck away. But men like a challenge, so they gonna keep on fucking with her. Because they want to see the real crazy. I'm bet y'all, because y'all so busy. Crazy. Y'all so busy trying to tame a motherfucker.
Nobody want no damn crazy.
No, but don't lie. Let's be real here. Let's be real. When a woman is you be like, something for her real quick. Well, bet you I break her down.
Every time.
I break her down. I break her down.
Later, boy,
every time.
Later, then I'm gonna kiss her on her mouth. I love you, boo.
Just
hey, bro, listen. Don't open that mouth, girl.
Stop. No, don't. No,
right.
Don't stop.
But I'm saying,
everything changed. Okay, yeah, don't do that.
And look, I'm gonna tell you, and that's why the whole ride home.
It ain't even about crazy. It's going home as men.
The whole ride home, she gonna be like, this girl, did you see that motherfucker? Did you see that motherfucker kiss me like that? Girl. But again,
I let her know I had too many drinks the night before. I don't normally do this.
And what happened when you wake up and she look like a monster because them club lights is on?
I don't know.
I got X-ray vision.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that.
I see through the makeup, the filter.
I'm a picky nigga.
And that don't define a woman.
Some niggas not picky. I'm a picky. I'm very picky
when
it comes to women though. Like I'm very
because it could be a very beautiful woman and she can open her mouth and turn me right off.
Exactly.
And if her feet not done, like I done seen some women in the club from the stage for real. Like shit look bad, but her feet be. That shit, I don't like.
What is bad feet?
You can see everything when you're
like
let me say everything. The lights are shining there when you up there. You like,
we got Nick in here.
So,
oh yeah,
like, I get a lot.
No, you fine.
I really get a lot of pictures. You know what I'm saying? I guess I'm blessed enough to say that I'm a cool person. I get a lot of pictures sent to me on Snapchat and shit like that. The most worst thing is to have a girl send you a picture of her pussy and then like 3 of her nails is like done, but this one in the middle be broken.
The one she playing with her clip with is broken.
No.
Yeah, but I got a band-aid around it.
You got nerve to take your hand and do this, but half of the polish off right here. Man, come on, man. Clean that. You can't.
Presentation is everything.
That don't bother me, man. That like
presentation.
Because I told you, I don't know if y'all was on my live, but I don't like women with hair. I hate hair. Hair blows me. That shit just does something. I will get the fuck up and leave.
Hair.
Oh God, man. Well, I'm telling you right now.
But you got a whole lot of it.
No, listen.
On the vagina?
Hell yeah.
Oh, on the vagina. I thought you were talking about on the head.
No. I heard pussy will make me go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit just, and again.
I don't know what to like.
Look at my mic. See, this is what me and my OG. This is what me and my OG argue at right here. You know what I'm saying? It's just something like I hate being at the pool. Like you at the pool. And a woman get out with a nice bathing suit on and she got these, when the water hits your shit and that shit curl up, you shouldn't be able to see that shit.
Oh no, that's the bikini line. That should be shaded.
That shit terrible. That's disgusting. That's the panty line. Look, them niggas only go. That's disgusting as fuck.
Okay.
Clean that shit.
So, thank y'all. I want to thank y'all for coming, each and every one of you. But our time is up here. I really appreciate y'all coming. Y'all are welcome back anytime. Any topics that anybody want to talk about, rawwisdom29@gmail.com. You can also hit me on Facebook at Rachel Webster, Mr. Amani, Javon, Mimi, Rasheen. I appreciate y'all. Women and men, open up your minds when you're out there dating. And understand this. We all have a type. We all have a preference. There's a difference. And what you have to understand, your type might not like you. So sometimes you have to think outside the box. And a lot of times I can almost assure you that a lot of people that's together, they would have never thought they'd be with the person because they took a chance on somebody that wasn't their type. Look how many times you done dealt with your type and it didn't work. So again, remember this too, ladies and men, When a person is single, that means they have the right to talk to whomever. And it's not what you do, it's how you do it. Okay? Because you can be very respectful living in a single community. I have done it. Trust me. Okay? So it's okay if dude tried to talk to you, and you. It's okay. It doesn't mean that he wants all of us at the same time. It just means that we in the same circle. He has an interest. And if it's going to work for her, it's going to work for her. If you're not interested, don't talk your friend out of not dealing with him because he tried to talk to you. That very well could be your husband. That very well can be your wife. The same thing goes for dudes. Just because she said you was cute and try to holler at you and give you some pussy, wanted you to suck her titty, but y'all never done it, it doesn't mean that she is a whore or a slut for the next man. It just means that she knows what she wants. And if you can't tolerate a strong woman, then you don't need to sign up for it. If you can't tolerate a street dude, you don't need to sign up for it. If you can't tolerate a married man, you don't need to sign up for it at all whatsoever. Play your position, okay? And if you're not qualified for it, you deserve what you get because your ass shouldn't be signing up for shit that you know you can't handle at the age of fucking 30 and up. I'm just saying, we play in our 20s and teens. When you get to 30 and 40 and 50, it's time to be real. And remember, always be who you are, not nobody else. We're closing out. Love y'all. Come back again next week, 6:30 to 7:30 on the Raw Wisdom Show. Peace.